94, chasing diamond runners headed icebound. The big chiller diamond convention, Harlem Bucks.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Cincinnati Reds find themselves as underdogs as the curtain rises on the season. Singy, what do you say in the clubhouse when a lot of folks are writing you off before the first pitch is even thrown?
You say forget all that, Boog. Block out the noise because the season is decided on the field, okay? So there's still talent on this roster, and if one or two players have big years, they could be right in the thick of the race.
That's a good point, Chris. Seems like every year we see at least one team unexpectedly make a run, and maybe this season they could be that team. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Hunter Green. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boo. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good. And sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Now the left fielder, number 30. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra hit.
And let's take a look at the lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Washington. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill, Jake Irvin. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
The 2-1. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. The pitch. Fraley aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air on the infield. Vargas makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming out.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. It's safe.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Righty to the plate.
Whoa, that's down.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One out, the runner at second here on opening day. Check on the runner. Fraley back in on a dive. Man at second.
I got 3 and 2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3 and 2. In the air out towards right center. Wood sizing this one up. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. One, 2. Hit hard, that gets through. Around third. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left on. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. It's the Reds 1 and the Nationals nothing. Back here in Cincinnati, second inning set to go. And now the center fielder, James Wood. Left-hand batter waits. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. And there's a ball. Got him. And quickly 1 away in the second.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie. And trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
And now it's Luis Garcia. 1 down, base is empty. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K.
Yeah, there's no doubt, the electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets under it and pops it up. India on his way over. Hauls it in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail here 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now batting Jamer Candelario. A wind in the pitch. That one hammered but pulled foul. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed. Swung on, belted. That one carried. And out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now it's the DH, Spencer Steer. And he deals. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one's back. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch. Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. He knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Smoked on the ground a second. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Batting eight, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Will Benson. Fly ball down the line. Garrett moving under this one. And there's 2 down. Ty France, the next to hit for the Reds. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Next pitch is outside. Hard hit left side. Abrams tosses to first. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. On to the 3rd inning. Up now for Washington, Stone Garrett.
Stone Garrett.
And he swings through that one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Next offering is downstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Stepping in, Trey Lipscomb. The Reds leading by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Batting 9, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Joey Meneses. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Nationals go quietly. They trail it here 3-0. In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley.
The left fielder, Jake Fraley.
In the air, left field. 1 down. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. That one ripped. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 4-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
India, the runner at second with one away. That's out to center field. Wood under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Next for Cincinnati, Jamer Candelario. 1-1 now. This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and that is out number 3. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man.
The left fielder, number 30.
Ball to strike.
Jacob Young.
Bounce to third, and that chance handled. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now
Next to hit for the Nats, Ildemaro Vargas. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's a high chopper, and that one handled. Throws to first in time. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail it here 4-0. So now here's the DH, Spencer Steer.
The designated hitter, Spencer Steer.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Abrams tosses the first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Now the catcher up to hit, Tyler Stevenson. Next pitch is outside. That's down and in. 1 down, base is empty. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Grounder, might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. Nothing. Here's the center fielder, James Wood.
The center fielder.
The line to kick the pitch.
Wood.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Out of here. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job.
And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. There's a strike up high. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Left field. Fraley should have it. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. The 1-1. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. We're at the top of the fifth. Not close with that one, and the count is even 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that is that. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ty France getting ready to hit.
The first baseman,
And a pitch. On the ground to the left. Vargas gets it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. Out to short, Abrams. 2 up, 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, TJ Friedl. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch misses inside, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Trey Lipscomb digging in for the Nationals.
The designated hitter, Trey Lipscomb.
And there's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Trey Lipscomb with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder. Bunting for a hit. And he saved it first. Now the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Emilio Pagan gets the call from the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And that is a big first out. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Right-handed reliever. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
So up next, James Wood. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. All loaded up here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground. And that's just foul. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Patrick
Number
Corbin.
46.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Oh, that's
Delivers
out.
outside.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great...
Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. Man at first, Ellie De La Cruz. The next to hit for the Reds. On the ground, 2 ball. And that chance handled. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Step off, throw to first.
No, he's
De La
safe.
Cruz back on a dive. At the belt and fires.
That's a
Just missed. Activity in the
2
Washington
balls, 1
bullpen.
strike.
Jose Ferrer preparing to come on if needed. Barnes, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Just off the inside edge. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. De La Cruz round second on his way to third. Coming home. He will score. And they lead by 4.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. Run-scoring double here for the Reds. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. And the pitch. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And here it comes. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Riley Adams. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. But what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is.
India over to first in time. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Now a fly ball to right center. Drifts towards it. Makes the grab, 1 down. And the batter now, Will Benson. The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Definitely not a
1
pitch
ball,
location you're
2 strikes.
expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Ty France, the next to hit for the Reds. Two now. On the ground to third. Slings it across. That's the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Reds. Jacob Junis comes on now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And here's the DH for Washington, Trey Lipscomb. Ground ball right side. On to France. 1 up, 1 down. Now here is Joey Meneses. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Benson settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away down. So first and second with 2 outs. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. Out there to center. Makes the grab after a long run. So the lineup flips over. Now Jake Fraley. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Derek Law getting loose out there. Barnes also throwing. Kicks and fires. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Man at second. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's a foul ball. Now, not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's 1 away. Jonathan Indy at the plate. And now the lefty out to short. Throws to first in time.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Man on second, 2 down. That one down the line. Finds its way through, base hit. Around third. He scores, and the lead is up to 5.
Well done, drives in the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Two outs. And that one ripped to left. And it stays fair. De La Cruz around second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay. Safe. And his hot hitting continues. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Jacob Barnes. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Spencer Steer. This to third. Base hit. Around third. He'll score easily, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now a chance for Tyler Stevenson. Over to first, inning over on the ground out. Brent Suter taking over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The wind of the pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss.
In the air, right side of the infield. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds take this one in a blowout.
When win by 7 runs, it's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know the offense is very capable of putting up runs. Good job.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.